Joe Biden weaponizing America's birthday, the 4th of July, to go after his political enemies. Round them up, throw them all in jail. The Biden campaign posted this picture saying, 4th of July under Trump's Project 2025. As you can see, the Washington Monument has turned into a cross. Those terrible Christians, and features ladies from The Handmaid's Tale, with which they're obsessed. President Trump responded on Truth Social today saying, I know nothing about Project 2025. I have no idea who's behind it. I disagree with some of the things they're saying, and some of the things they're saying are absolutely ridiculous and abysmal. Anything they do, I wish them luck, but I have nothing to do with them. But Rob, that doesn't matter to the Democrats and the Biden White House and the news media, right? And Project 2025 is a Heritage Foundation project.
Project 2025 was started by the Heritage Foundation. There are now 110 groups that are associated with it and the conservative movement, so it's broadly supported. The ideas were obviously captured in this 900-page mandate for leadership, which I think is what the left is obsessing over most. But there's several other components to that project, including a large database of potential new hires for the next president. And I think the important thing to remember here is Project 2025, when it was launched, was not meant to be any particular candidate's policy agenda. There's always been a recognition that whoever is in the White House will obviously set the agenda for that person's administration. But just like in 1981 with President Ronald Reagan, it was a blueprint that a president could use and have ideas that he then shared with his cabinet and said, go and implement.
Except what's Heritage creating and backing industrial policy and wanting to give Lena Khan and the FTC more power for Ron DeSantis or Nikki Haley? No, it's clear that they thought that the tail could wag the dog. But Donald Trump does what he wants. He's the boss, and everyone else just has to get in line.
Right. Well, but Mercy, it was the 4th of July in the White House, and the Biden people put up this, and the Washington Monument is a cross. They want people to be terrified of people and families that go to church on Sunday.
So I was driving my car, picking up one of the kids, and there was this progressive Baptist church. Literally, they put quotes from RuPaul, Taylor Swift. I mean, it's a church, apparently. This one was, we are Christians, but we are against Christian nationalism. So the big terminology is not only far right, if you're, in favor of conservative principles, but Christian nationalism, like we're the most horrible people on earth. And it's like, no, we're going to go pray to God. We love Jesus. We love our neighbors. We even love our enemies, for that matter. And let me tell you something. That it's because the Democrats have demonized religion, have demonized traditional values here in America,
That's right.
and they've literally embraced radicalism.
Well, by that you might mean after-school Satan club and things like that.
Yeah.
Maybe. Democrat hysteria didn't stop with that, of course. It never does. The campaign sent out a dire warning over email, writing, this July 4th, Donald Trump wants to make America a monarchy again. This right after the Washington Post published an article titled, Let us declare independence from the monarchical presidency. Basically, don't reelect Donald Trump because it's monarchy. It's going to be, Jason, it's going to be the end of democracy, and there's going to be a monarchy. And I keep saying that if the Democrats are reelected, it will be the end of all life on earth.
That's strange and hyperbolic, but
I just want to see if liberals recognize hyperbole when they hear it.
Well, here's the thing.
I love that.
And first, with the monument thing, what they're saying is we are a secular nation that has Jews and Muslims and Hindus and all of that.
We knew that.
Everybody loves, I think most people love religion and they love Christianity, but we don't live in a fundamentalist nation. If you want fundamentalism, you go to Iran.
Yeah, Donald
in the
Trump
United
is
States
not
of
even
America.
Why put that picture?
I agree with that. He's not a church.
That's
And there's nothing in Project 2025
He probably should go. I'm talking about the meme. Okay, so are you what? Go ahead, you talk.
I'm just saying,
since I'm
Westboro Baptist Church isn't the one taking over the college campuses with the support of AOC. It's the keffiyeh-clad Palestinian leftists.